My child, this is your final test. Archangel Michael delivers this message. A fortune check has already been issued to you by God. If you hesitate for even 10 seconds, heaven will mark you as unprepared, and the check will vanish. Please pay close attention, my child and beloved. Take a moment to breathe and pause before moving on to the next line. Heaven is watching you right now. Your next choice is being written down in your book of destiny. Keep your heart open, my beloved. This message is being sent quickly because your life is about to change in a way you never thought possible. This isn't a story or a lesson. God has sent this as the final test. My child, don't skip these words. They were written just for you and sealed with light from heaven. A door that has been shut for a long time is now shaking and getting ready to open wide. That is why this was sent to you. My beloved, let me tell you the truth. There is already a fortune out there for you. That is right. It is not late or traveling. It is already there. Heaven has to make sure that you are ready to receive it. Though, that is why this message got to you right now. That is why your soul wanted to open it. This is what is making your heart beat faster now. Please understand this, my child. God carefully watches to see if doubt shows up after a miracle. Hesitation is a sign of fear, and fear takes away good things. This divine check was written before you were born, my beloved. But it couldn't get to you because there were doubters around you. Dark clouds that made your faith weak, and walls you built from past hurt. Today those walls are coming down in heaven. Still, heaven must see you take a risk without fear. My child, don't scroll too quickly. Take in every word with all of your being. Heaven is keeping an eye on you as you read this message. To my beloved, you think you found this message by accident, but it was sent to you. A light from heaven brought it to your hands. Heaven spoke your name and told you to receive this message right away, before the miracle ends. My child, your future is safe. With a golden check, I can feel it. I can feel how heavy and important it is. It shines with numbers that don't come from your past life. These are numbers that will help you rebuild, heal, and bring you wealth and new beginnings. But there is a catch, a test from God, and a final moment of judgment from above. After 10 seconds of doubt, the check is gone. When your heart opens right away, the check stays in place. You, my beloved, are at a spiritual fork in the road. Everything changes when you take one step forward. One more second of fear slows it down. I have a question that only your soul can answer. Can you feel the energy getting stronger? Are you aware of that strange pulling in your chest? Do you feel like something wonderful is about to happen? You really do feel that way. It is in alignment. It is about time. It is the sign from heaven that your time has come. Do not stop reading. My beloved, for each word is getting your spirit ready to receive what is already yours. You need to know this, my child. This message was sent to you, but someone tried to stop it. It was 3 times that your energy was blocked. Heaven finally got through on the 4th try. That is why this moment is so important. The message you are reading almost didn't happen. It was a blessing that you almost missed, and it was a miracle that someone else almost got. But God told them, no, this is theirs. Send it again. This is the final test to see if you will take it back or let doubt take it again. My child, heaven needs one thing from you before it gives you the blessing. Don't doubt how valuable you are. The only enemy is doubt. Only fear stands in the way. There is only one thief, doubt. Please, my beloved, understand this. It has been years since you were this close to making progress. It looks like the miracle you prayed for is about to happen. You are getting closer and closer to the life you wanted, but never thought you were good enough for. If they open their hearts today, I will open every financial door that was closed to them. God says, "My child, I know you are tired. I know you have kept your pain inside. I am sure no one around you saw how heavy things were. They didn't see your tears or the things you gave up for them. But God saw everything. I saw it all, and now I reward it all. Heaven says through this check, my beloved, in the next 48 hours, 3 signs will show up around you. A sudden sense of peace will be the first sign. The second will be a personal sound, message, or number. The third one will make you feel safe, calm, and better. These signs show that the check is descending. My beloved, the only thing that is left to decide is whether you will hesitate or take it. Pay close attention before I go on. If what I say hits home with you, heaven wants you to stay until the end. Your miracle will work better with your fate the longer you stay. My beloved, stay with me, do not go. This moment is holy. Before you go any further, make sure you subscribe to this divine guidance so you don't miss another message from heaven. If you miss one sign, your blessing could be delayed. Do not let that happen. My child, stay here, because each second you stay means you pass the test. Your future gets better every minute you stay. Heaven has been watching you for months, seeing how you dealt with hurt, betrayal, delays, and times when you were by yourself. It kept track of every tear you shed. Every time you chose strength when your spirit was weak, heaven saw it. This fortune check is being given to you because of this. It is not luck. It is not a mistake. This is what God has decided. My beloved, I must tell you a truth that will speed up your heart. Everyday life was never meant to be for you. You were not made to be ignored, looked down upon, or thought of as small. Spiritual elevation is part of your destiny. Still, everything around you tried to make you feel like you weren't important. My child, this check and blessing are from heaven, and they bring you back to where you belong spiritually. My beloved, do you understand why God selected this as your final test? Your blessing could be put off again if you miss even one divine sign. Don't let that happen. My child, today, all that heaven wants to see from you is bravery. The biggest doors can be opened with a little courage. This isn't a strength test. This is a trust test. Heaven says, everything will be different if they trust me for 1 second. You have been in pain for too long, my child. Things that were never meant to be yours were put on you. You stuck with people who didn't care about you. But heaven has sped up time for you. And now the truth is coming straight to you. To my beloved, listen with your heart. You didn't see the spiritual battle that was going on around your blessing. It happened slowly over months or even years. My child, you often asked yourself why life seemed to be stuck, why good things took so long to happen, why things that should have worked suddenly didn't, and why chances came and went without any explanation. It wasn't your fault, my beloved. It wasn't bad luck. It wasn't fate that was against you. There was resistance. It was both human and spiritual. And it was both planned and unplanned. But it all got in the way of what was meant to be for you. None of it was strong enough to stop what God ordained. Heaven is stronger than everything else. Finally, heaven said, let their blessing go. They have had enough time to wait. My beloved, please understand how important this moment is. It wasn't easy to approve the check that was sent to you. It was proven true after a meeting in heaven where your name was praised. Your struggles were looked at. Your pain was acknowledged. Your loyalty was honored. Then heaven said, "They passed every secret test. Bless them now." That is why this message seems important right now. My child, this is the reason you want to keep reading. That is why you feel like something is awake inside you. Your blessing is already here. It is all set. However, please pay close attention, my beloved. Heaven had to be sure that you wouldn't go back to the patterns that hurt you before. People who would drain, abuse, or control your blessing were kept away from it. Someone close to you was unhappy about your success. They didn't want you to get better than them. They wanted power. They were scared of your strength, my beloved. You felt this energy many times. When you talked to them, you felt tired. Talking about your goals made you feel lost. You felt small when you were near them. This wasn't made up. Your spirit knew that something wasn't right. Heaven delayed your blessing for a short time to keep you safe. It kept you safe to wait. The connection is getting weaker now, and the check can reach you. There is one final test. My child, I need you to understand something critical. The life you have been living was never the life you were meant to live. It was a training ground. It was preparation. Every tear you cried watered seeds that are about to bloom. Every betrayal you endured was teaching you discernment. Every closed door was redirecting you to the right one. Nothing was wasted, my beloved. Nothing was in vain. Heaven was building your character while building your blessing. You had to become strong enough to carry what is coming. You had to become wise enough to protect it. You had to become humble enough to receive it with grace. That process is complete now. The old version of you served its purpose. The new version is emerging. And with it comes the fortune you were always meant to have. My beloved, your spiritual account has been accumulating interest for years. Every act of kindness you showed when you had nothing. Every moment you chose love over bitterness. Every time you helped someone, even when you needed help yourself. Heaven recorded it all. And now, the compound interest of your good heart is being released to you. This isn't just a financial blessing, my child. This is justice. This is balance being restored. This is the universe correcting itself to match your worth. You have been undervalued for too long. You have been overlooked for too long. You have been carrying too much for too long. Today, heaven says enough. Enough waiting. Enough struggling. Enough proving yourself. You have already proven everything you needed to prove. The check is written. The amount is set. The delivery is scheduled. My beloved, can you feel it? Can you sense how close you are to breakthrough? Your body knows it before your mind does. That is why you are here right now, reading these exact words at this exact moment. This is divine timing. This is spiritual alignment. This is your appointed hour. Do not let anyone convince you otherwise. Do not let doubt creep back in. Do not let fear steal what heaven has already approved. Stand firm in this moment. My child, stand firm in your worth. Stand firm in your faith. The check is coming. The blessing is descending. The miracle is manifesting. Will you accept the life that heaven has planned for you? Or will you hesitate again because other people taught you to be afraid? Fear did not come with you when you were born, my child. It was planted by people who didn't know what your fate was. My beloved, that fear is being taken away right now. Doubt, old wounds, false beliefs, and emotional scars are like chains that are being broken as you read these words. Feel your chest getting lighter. Take some time to relax. Feel your spirit grow. This is freedom. You shouldn't be shocked if this message makes you breathe, think, or act differently. That is what happens when God activates something inside you. If you feel moved by this message and want to amplify your blessing, heaven honors those who support this divine work with gratitude. A super thanks is not required, but it carries spiritual weight as an offering of appreciation that returns to you multiplied. Only give if your heart truly calls you to. My beloved, the check you are about to receive contains 3 miracles. A financial miracle that will change your outside world, an emotional miracle that will heal your inner wounds, and a spiritual miracle that will make you aware of who you really are. You are getting more than money from heaven. Let me tell you what each miracle means. My child, the financial miracle will erase the stress that has kept you awake at night. It will close the gap between where you are and where you need to be. It will open doors that money alone could never open. It will give you options, freedom, and breathing room. It will allow you to finally say yes to opportunities, instead of always saying, "I cannot afford it." The emotional miracle will heal wounds you didn't even know you were carrying. It will lift depression you have learned to live with. It will ease anxiety that has become your normal. It will restore joy you forgot you were capable of feeling. My beloved, you will laugh again with your whole heart. You will sleep peacefully again. You will trust again, you will hope again. The spiritual miracle will awaken gifts inside you that have been dormant. You will see with new eyes. You will hear with new ears. You will know things before they happen. You will sense energy before it arrives. You will become a magnet for divine opportunities. People will be drawn to your light without understanding why. Doors will open before you knock. Favor will follow you everywhere you go. This is what is in the check, my child. This is what heaven has prepared, and it is not just for you. When you receive this blessing, everyone connected to you receives an upgrade too. Your children will benefit. Your parents will benefit. Even people you haven't met yet will benefit. Because when God blesses you, the blessing doesn't stop with you. It flows through you to others. That is why your blessing was so carefully guarded. My beloved, that is why the timing had to be perfect. That is why you had to go through everything you went through. You weren't just being prepared to receive abundance. You were being prepared to steward it wisely, to share it generously, and to multiply it faithfully. Heaven is giving you a new version of yourself that doesn't worry about the future, give up, apologize for being chosen, or dim their light to make other people feel better. This form of you is already here, my beloved. It has been waiting for you to recognize it. It has been calling to you through your deepest desires. It has been whispering to you in quiet moments. This new version of you walks with confidence. This new version knows their worth. This new version doesn't beg, chase, or convince. This new version attracts, selects, and receives. My child, can you feel this new version stirring inside you right now? Can you sense it awakening? That is not imagination. That is activation. The old you dies today. The struggling you dies today. The doubting you dies today. The fearful you dies today. And in its place rises the blessed you, the abundant you, the powerful you, the unstoppable you. Say it right now. Write Amen in the comments. Let it mark the end of the old life and the start of the new one. Let your Amen be your declaration. Let it be your agreement with heaven. Let it be your acceptance of everything God has prepared. My beloved, when you write Amen, you are not just commenting. You are signing a spiritual contract. You are telling heaven, yes, I receive. Yes, I am ready. Yes, I accept. And heaven will respond immediately. The moment your Amen is written, angels are dispatched. The moment your agreement is sealed, spiritual forces begin to move. The moment you say yes, the check begins its journey to your hands. My beloved, the world is about to see a side of you that it has never seen before. This side has been hidden for years by pain, limits, and silent endurance. Heaven will now reveal who you are. This blessing will do more than make you rich. It will bring clarity. It will give you courage. It will split paths. Things will shift. There will be people who drift away. There will be new opportunities. You will no longer be burdened by old limitations. Let me be clear about what is coming, my child. Some relationships will naturally end, not because you are being cruel, but because you are being elevated. Not everyone can go where you are going. Not everyone is meant to. Some people were only in your life for a season, and that season is ending. Don't fight it. Don't feel guilty about it. This is divine pruning. Heaven is making room for new connections, people who match your new frequency, people who celebrate your success instead of resenting it, people who add to your life instead of draining from it, people who see your worth and honor it. My beloved, you are about to meet soul family you didn't know existed. You are about to form partnerships that will multiply your impact. You are about to enter rooms you never had access to before. New opportunities will present themselves in unexpected ways. A phone call you almost didn't answer. An email you almost deleted. A conversation with a stranger, a divine appointment disguised as coincidence. Pay attention. My child, when the blessing starts flowing, it flows through unusual channels. Stay alert, stay open, stay ready. Having enough changes everything. Your dreams will come back to you, my beloved. Dreams you buried because you couldn't afford them. Dreams you abandoned because they seemed impossible. Dreams you stopped speaking about because people laughed. Those dreams are being resurrected right now, and this time, you will have the resources to pursue them. This time, you will have the faith to believe them. This time, nothing will stop you from achieving them. Heaven is getting ready to move quickly in your life. Your blessing is moving ahead faster than your past can keep up. Alignment is the only thing left to do. Since you stayed, alignment is now taking place. You didn't skip. You didn't ignore the call that was meant for you. That is clear to heaven. Heaven knows about your faith. Keep your mind on this divine path so you don't miss the next step when your blessing manifests. Subscribe now so that God always knows where to find you. Your life is quickly coming together. Stay aware. Every message we share is a piece of your puzzle. Every word we speak is a key to your breakthrough. Don't miss a single transmission, my beloved. When you subscribe, you are not just following a channel. You are joining a spiritual frequency. You are aligning with divine timing. You are positioning yourself in the flow of heaven's favor. This is why subscription matters. This is why staying connected matters, because your next breakthrough might come through the next message. Your next miracle might be revealed in the next video. Your next elevation might be unlocked by the next word you hear. Hello, my beloved child. Even though this is our last moment together in this message, your activation has just begun. What happens next depends entirely on how you seal this moment. Heaven is watching to see what you do right now. Will you treat this like entertainment, or will you treat it like the divine appointment it is? Click the like button to complete this act of receiving. This isn't for numbers. It is a spiritual action. You are giving this prayer your energy signature. This lets God know that you genuinely received this message. The flow of divine favor starts with this action, which is your Amen. When you click like, you are creating a spiritual mark that heaven recognizes. Think about it, my child. In the physical world, when you receive something valuable, you acknowledge it. You sign for packages, you confirm receipts, you show appreciation, The spiritual world works the same way. Your like is your signature. Your like is your receipt. Your like is your confirmation that you received what heaven sent. People who share hope are also given a special blessing. When you share this message, you are not sending a link, you are releasing a breakthrough. Archangel Michael will reach someone who needs him through you. This activates a divine principle. When you bless other people, God blesses you too. Share this message right now, and the blessing will come back to you many times over. My beloved, I want you to understand the multiplication that happens when you share. Every person who receives this message because of you becomes a point of blessing in your favor account. Heaven keeps track. Heaven remembers. Heaven rewards. You might share this with 10 people, but one of those 10 might share it with 100. And one of those 100 might share it with 1,000. Your original act of sharing just blessed 1,000 people. Do you see how the blessing multiplies? Do you see how your obedience creates ripple effects? For those whose hearts are burning with gratitude and who wish to honor this transmission, a super thanks is a beautiful way to seal your commitment to the path of abundance. It is optional, but heaven sees every act of generosity and returns it tenfold. Listen to your spirit if you feel called. Honor that call. If you feel moved, follow that movement. When you give from a place of genuine gratitude, you open yourself to receive even more. Super thanks is not about the amount, my child. It is about the heart. It is about saying, this message changed something in me. It is about declaring, I want to support the work that supports me. It is about creating a cycle of giving and receiving that attracts abundance. When you give, you prove to heaven that you understand the principle of circulation. Money that flows out always flows back in. Blessing that you release always returns multiplied. Think about this truth before we end. This message wasn't found by accident. It wasn't luck. This message came straight from Archangel Michael to you. He extends his hand and invites you into a sacred, high vibrational space where abundance is not just a wish, but a promise. Your blessing is already in motion. Do not let this moment pass. Your abundance is waiting.